welcome back to Gunslinger Graffiti. Today, me and Sons of Oklahoma are going to be testing another 22 versus 9mm video, but today is all about penetration. We have 14 used 2x4s. We're going to see which one penetrates deeper, the 9mm or the 22. Now these are repurposed boards. They've been wet, they've been out in the weather. Some of them ain't as strong as other ones, such as this one, which is already splitting in the back. So that's why we're going to put this one as the very last board. Other than that, there's nothing new with the channel other than I'm up to over 200 subscribers, which is really awesome. Thank y'all. And we're going to let Sons of Oklahoma start it out with his 22 long rifle. See how far he can penetrate into these boards. Alright, as usual, starting off with his beautiful Heritage 2-inch Rough Rider Revolver 22. See how many of these boards he can penetrate. All right, let's go check it out. Pretty sure that paint ain't dried yet, but we can see it went in right here on the first board, and does not look like it came out the back. So just slide it out.
All right.
There we go.
See. It's like buried up here in our second.
Wow.
We definitely came through that first one.
So 22, this video may be a short one.
It may be. So that's about halfway in there though. You can kind of see the back of it
So,
right there.
One and we'll say a half 2x4s to stop a 22.
Out of a 2-inch barrel.
Out of a 2-inch barrel. All right, now I'm gonna, like I always do, use my TH9C. I think, what was you using?
I believe I was using Federal Auto Match lead round nose.
A lead round nose, and I got full metal jackets. So it should be pretty even. If I can even hit it, let's see. Oh.
Pretty solid hit.
Thank you.
Alright, any predictions on how many it went through?
Okay, we know that the 22 only went into the second one. Judging from where I hit, should go in a straight line. I'm saying it'll stop in this one, the fifth one. That's my prediction. What's yours?
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, I think it stopped here. You think it stopped here. Let's find out. Goes in here, came out, so it went through 2, goes into the third, came out the 4th. You can see right here it goes into the 5th. Let's find out. Oh, was I right?
Looks like you called it right.
Well, yeah, I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing an exit on that 5th
Yeah,
one.
that's right. Yeah, I was right. It stopped in the 5th one. You can actually see if I can get it in the daylight. I can't tell if you can see that or not in there. Yeah, right down in there.
See here.
So, we know that the 22 long rifle will stop, and will go through 1 2x4 and stop in the second one. We know that a 9mm will go through 4 and stop in the 5th one. So that means that the 9mm definitely penetrates deeper than the 22 long rifle, which most people know that. If you've been into guns a lot for a while anyway, you know that 9mm will out penetrate a 22. Now in the previous video that we done, we tested to see what the entrance and exit wounds were of the 22 and the 9mm, and they seem pretty similar. A hollow point 22 will make almost the same size hole diameter as a full metal jacket 9, and then this wood test proved that the 9mm will penetrate deeper into wood, at least, than the 22 long rifle. So I know that a 22 can make the same size hole as a 9, but it can't penetrate as deep. But with the right shot placement, that doesn't matter. Personally, I like them both. I prefer the 9 over the 22. Sons of Oklahoma prefers the 22 over the 9. So after this test here today, what's your thoughts?
Well, I think that the 9mm definitely has the advantage in penetration power, but 22 is not to be underestimated. Just because it didn't penetrate as deep does not mean that that would not create a very fatal wound. When it comes down to shot placement, you have to be a whole lot more on when it comes to 22 though. Not so much with the 9mm. That's the advantages of the 9mm.
All right, so to prove his point, we got one more test for you. All right, so we got this jug of water. It's been dyed blue sitting behind one 2x4. We know that the 22 will go through one 2x4, but now we're going to see how much power it still has after it penetrates one 2x4 to see what it does to that jug and potentially what it would do to you. What's your prediction?
I think it's going to be enough to split the jug wide open. May not be enough to pass through it, but it'd still be a fatal blow.
I think personally it's going to punch a hole, and I don't think it's going to penetrate all the way through it. I think it'll punch a hole in it and it'll just slowly leak out. So let's get into it. Let's go check it out. I'm not seeing any water. This is where it entered. Looked like it kind of keyholed. What? Wow. It didn't even go through.
Wow.
See right here, it tried to. I think if you get to digging right there with your knife, you should be able to find that bullet.
Does not look like my caliber is faring too well in today's video. There we are.
Yeah, there it is.
Lead round nose.
Huh. So, the 22, it looked like it keyholed though.
It does look like keyhole.
Maybe we should set it up and try it again. That ain't never happened before, has it?
No, not with this particular revolver.
All right, we're gonna set it up, try it one more time, see if it does the same thing or not. Give it a fair shot.
But you're right, it landed precisely sideways. All the damage is to that one side of the bullet.
All right, we're gonna set it up and we're gonna go again. All right, take 2. I see a little bit leaking out.
That into the keyhole.
That one did not keyhole. Let's lay it down. Went right through.
Into our jug.
But did it come out the back?
Yes, it did.
It did. Look at that. Look at it gush.
And went straight through the 2x4.
Yes, it. Oh. It did go into the 2x4. Ah, there it is, right there. If you just looked up that 2x4. There it is.
That's how it's supposed to have looked. Let me compare that to the one I threw over here.
That is ridiculous. If I can zoom in, focus, yeah.
Just the fairness to the 22. I have modified this gun by shortening its barrel. And maybe my recrown isn't quite as good as I thought it was, but that is how the tip of that bullet is supposed to look.
Let me focus.
As you can see, this one actually landed sideways compared to this one landing straight on.
That's crazy. But we're not done yet, because now I want to see what the 9 does. All right, I flipped the board around and I'm going to be shooting at the bottom now. And like Sons of Oklahoma said, I'm going to try to shoot low enough so that if it does go through, see if it will stick into that second 2x4 behind it. All right, let's find out.
Yeah, I definitely think you hit it.
All right. Let me holster. I definitely hit it. Let's see. I shot it like this. This is the entrance. That is the exit. This is all previous nails. That is the exit. Let's look at the water bottle. 22 hit here. The 9 hit here. Flip it around.
Looks like they came out of the same exit hole.
Not real close. Here's the 22. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
And that's the 9. So
Did
let's
it go
see
into
if
a
it done the
2 before?
same into this one.
Looks like it was
right there on
caught.
the back. It caught it. Can you see that? It started a keyhole too as it went through that wood. And then it's sideways. Here's the tip.
That just shows you how much more power the 9 has over the 22.
So it penetrates through the first 2x4, through the jug of water, into the second, and almost plumbed through the second. It didn't get full penetration, but it almost did.
It would have had there not been another 2 before there.
So that is crazy. Look, it ain't even that. Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, look at the back of it. It actually ain't even that hot.
Wow.
That's wild. So it'll take 2 2x4s and a jug of water to stop a 9. But it only takes, well, no, actually it takes almost 3 2x4s to stop a 9 with that jug of water.
Well, that goes to show you there too that the 22 may be not as powerful, but when it actually hits straight on and doesn't keyhole, it does pack a fatal punch.
We're leaking out all this water. I have an idea. All right, I'm gonna get really wet doing this, but let's see what happens. Pretty much point blank. Look at that grouping though. Even though, yeah, it was right up on it. You got 4 right here. And 1 came out the side, and the other 3 or 4 went right there on this angle. Because, see, these 2 are the 22, right? 22 and the 9. Did I miss some of them? Oh, no, here's one. Oh, because it turned, that's right. Huh. Well, we had a lot of fun here today. Till next time, Gunslinger Graffiti, signing off. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe to me and go check out Sons of Oklahoma. Let's get him up to 100 subscribers. How about that? He's been sitting at 86 for about 3 years now. Poor feller can't catch a break. 408. I had a lot of fun today. If you enjoyed this video, share it, like it, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about this video, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to check out Sons of Oklahoma, link in the description below, and check me out on Instagram. Till next time, Gunslinger Graffiti, signing off.